Hello and welcome back to the Somnium Files, where last time a whole bunch of stupid garbage happened. We had a Somnium that they really wanted you to take seriously, but it was impossible to because it was just so goddamn funny. Too bad I didn't laugh because I don't care right now. And then we had a 25-minute long flashback sequence where we got told or shown a bunch of stuff we already knew. Could have chopped it out entirely. Wouldn't have lost anything. But whatever. Let's just keep going.
I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. Awake. Looking at it.
Am I allowed to just counterattack out of the gate? Or do I have to go through all this other stuff? Because we already know all this other stuff. So I'm feeling the urge to just straight up counterattack. Saito is off guard. I might be able to make a move. Try to sweep Saito's feet. But then...
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would of course prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No!
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. God, everyone in this game is so fucking stupid! Is he finally dead?
Damn.
I don't even have it in me to care anymore. No one's shot. Nobody's shot. Nobody ever shoots. You have a gun.
Yeah,
You should have...
But are you really Dante?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Someone called Aiba told me about it. It was weird. It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Iva.
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
In Saito's left eye socket.
What's wrong? Sorry, but bastard got me. Take this.
It's amazing how little time you have to be muffing around right now.
Mom are in danger, right? Please, save them.
Give a firm nod and grip the gun, following after Saito. Wow, just really a spotlight on it. Wow, just wow.
Date, do you like fireworks? I love them. A brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos. Human lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it. I can't get into my sights. And I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment. And it's only a single moment, isn't it? A unique moment that you can never revisit. That's what makes life beautiful. Don't you think so?
Should I just risk it? But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
But I've spoken enough. It's showtime. I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen. The scattering of the cerebral plasma, the splattering blood. It's art. Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time. Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
Damn it. What do I do? What do I do?
Sure is a damn good thing that Aiba's communications functions were somehow not fried. Where the fuck?
Mizuki!
You bastard! What do you think you're doing to us?
Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. You are beating him in the skull with a fucking lead pipe. He's dead. You're dead. You're dead again.
Wait, Mizuki!
Wow. 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 Damn good. Sure is a damn good thing you aimed for the leg instead of the head, the heart, anywhere. That's not how that works. Can't wait for him to switch back into his body and have to deal with the repercussions of him punching himself.
No, I can't find him anywhere.
Again, where the hell did all of you come from? How did you get in here? How did he not see Mizuki running at him? Oh boy, howdy. Man, I sure don't care. Where did he go? Upstairs? Okay.
Footsteps earlier, like someone going up the stairs.
To the top floor.
Wait a minute. Wait. You had... Wait, the fuck... You had to get... oh my... So you had to get Iris down from up there, then you brought her back down here, only for us to then go back up... Fucking amazing. Amazing.
Date!
Hitomi? Hitomi!
Sprinted as fast as I could, rushing up the stairs step after step until they blurred together. When I reached the top floor, a sight I will never forget greeted my eye.
Damn it!
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine. Having more spectators will be a treat for us all. You all want to see, don't you? The fireworks? Oh, am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks? Fine. Let's do this then. Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold. I'll even release this woman.
He's lying, Date!
No shit, Mizuki.
Throw down your gun, Date. Ah, I see.
It's a fucking first-person shooter now.
You don't intend to take me up on my generous proposal?
Date!
You want to shoot me? Is that it?
Because the last time Spike Chunsoft made a shooter game, it went so well.
Do it. But you only get one shot. You have to kill me with one bullet. If you don't, the fireworks show will begin in earnest. And I will blow this woman's brains into the sky. What will it be, Date? What will you do?
Oh, never mind. It's not. Man, I thought that Spike Chunsoft learned how to program first-person controls. Sure didn't. It's just a damn cursor. Pull the trigger, don't pull the trigger. Let's just see what happens when I pull the trigger.
I can't hit him at this range.
Then why did you even give me the fucking option?
One eye.
Why did you even give me the option? I'm gonna keep doing it until it works.
If only Aiba was...
I'm gonna keep doing it until it works. You gave me this option.
Damn it.
You gave me this option, game.
I've only got one if I miss. It's a...
You gave it to me.
This gun is a bolt-action rifle. If I fire and miss, he'll have enough time while I'm pulling back the lever too.
I'm aware.
I can't miss. Hitomi's life is on the line. How can I make this shot? Even if I don't take a shot, Hitomi's still in danger.
Is this really just not gonna work?
I have no choice. Please hit him.
Oh my god, it finally let me choose. I watched the bullet slice through Saito's cheek and buried itself on the back wall with a bang. The next moment, I heard a click, and the sound of my mind shattering. Oh, okay, cool. I got a bad ending. Woohoo. I just really wanted to prove it could work. Because the game didn't seem to let me want to do the option. Now, where's my checkpoint? Where is this going to take me? Where's it going to take me, game? How far back is that going to set me? How far back, game? How far back, game? Oh my fucking god, fuck this piece of shit video game. It's before the fucking... It is a damn good thing I thought to make a save file after the last episode. Because there's no way in hell I'm sitting through that long-ass flashback again. Holy fucking shit. Okay, don't pull the trigger.
Well done. However, you aren't out of the woods yet. You have to throw your gun down, remember? You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll start the fireworks. And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0. Let's begin. Ready?
Why would you even give him the time?
59. 58.
Date, look! It's that girl I told you about.
Oh, come on.
Aiba.
Date, I do not have much time. Listen carefully.
Do you not see or hear that? Also, this is why you don't give them time, so that bullshit like this can't happen.
As I mentioned previously, I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However, there is another option.
Huh?
Self-destruct.
Sure, I guess that function wasn't corrupted. I swear to God, if you tell me...
Determine a code number.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Unfortunately, that data has all been deleted. I'm speaking to you using only local data.
Then, if your body is destroyed...
Correct. I will be destroyed as well.
Well, unfortunately, a sequel exists, so I know that's bullshit.
10. 9.
Say it, Date.
6.
Date.
2.
Also, are you not gonna does the explosion? Are you not gonna risk what happens if the explosion kills Hitomi as well? Are you not worried about that? Or worse yet, what if the explosion causes him to instinctively pull the trigger?
You are even more of an idiot than I thought. Do I look like the kind of man who keeps his promises? Now you get to see 5 fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, it would have only been 1.
Just shoot her. What are you doing?
Understand.
Shoot her.
After I
Why is she still alive?
this woman-
Shoot her. Shoot her. What are you doing? Shoot her.
believe you.
Shoot her.
Unfortunately
You
for
fucking
you,
idiot.
you won't have long.
Shoot her.
Yes.
Why does no one think in this game?
Eyes open. Watch this woman die. See her brain burn like fireworks.
Aiba, can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
Command 41205.
Okay, Date.
Oh, don't even bother. Don't even bother.
I hate you, Aiba. I hate you. And I never
You
want to
don't
see you
have
again.
time for this shit.
Command confirmed. I understand.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, no, she's dead. Like, there's no way. There's no way. He either would have pulled the trigger out of just instinct, or the explosion would have damaged her as well. She was right fucking next to him.
Has Aiba always been in your left eye?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be jealous.
Huh? Thank you so much, Uncle.
No, don't thank me. Thank my partner.
Mr. Falco. It is you, Falco. Right?
You shouldn't call me that. I am Kaname Date, MPD, Special Investigation Team Abyss. Sinker.
Three months later. Back to the shrine. 3 months later. Do you like that the canon timeline is the one where Iris got the most development and Mizuki got nothing?
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good. The way you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me. Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
No. It's a rugged kind of handsome. Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again. Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay!
What if we watched this for a third time? Because the first two weren't enough. Probably even more than that. I don't even know anymore.
Hey, I still don't have the answer to my question.
What question?
When am I gonna hear good news from you two? When will Uncle be my dad? As you can see, I'm great. Hop, hop, kangaroo goes hop.
I don't like you.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
Yeah. The nanomachines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors. At least, that's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small. Anyway, everything is fine now. The doctor even said I can dance again.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it? Maybe I owe it to the shrine. I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality in a dream somewhere.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now.
You better not be a part of the second game.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people to see.
Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her, but she's a little embarrassed to go by herself, so I promised I'd take her.
We also have to get home.
It's amazing how embarrassed doesn't even remotely fit Iris' personality trait. Why did that hair do that? What the fuck is happening with her hair?
Shovel Forge.
I'm not playing Minecraft with
Quiet,
you.
I'm leaving.
But we do have a date, don't we?
I'm your fucking father figure.
The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet.
What is this
So let's
fucking
go.
game? 8 places to visit, dude. 8 of them.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
So we're just gonna go down Victory Lane and talk to everybody, huh? Alright then.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer.
Because you're an idiot. As is everyone else in this game. We know this.
I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you.
And look how incorrect you were.
Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret.
Like I'm sorry, the fact that she knows about the body swapping mechanic should immediately set her aware as like, oh, it's actually very possible for this to... And like, the only reason, by the way, just so you guys know, the only reason we weren't able to deduce what was happening is because we didn't know that body swaps was a thing that could happen. That's the only reason we didn't know. The second that we figured out what that other sync machine was used for, instantly we knew. She knew all of that. She had all the information we had, and then some. So the fact that she and Peter were unable to deduce the truth, they're just the stupidest people in the world.
I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
And
That's
yet...
why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah. Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise. Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
Show me another flashback. Oh my god, you're showing me another flashback. Jesus, okay, at least that was a
I wanna
quick
ask
one.
you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Iba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
What if we just saw this scene happen 5 minutes ago?
You're underestimating the Wadjet system. Iba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Dante. By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes. Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
Why?
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
What the fuck?
This is the sync room.
I'm going to assume that they're just gonna give him back his old body. That they found Saito's body and they're gonna give it back to him. In which case you didn't need to knock him out for that.
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Peter was working with Renju, or to be precise, Sato inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped Rohan inside the body of Never 89 escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
I did not. But I did use the sink chair.
For what?
Something. Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe. Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Oh, I swear to God.
Shovel Forge.
Okay, I thought for a second they were gonna jump into a virtual reality Shovel Forge thing. Why did we come... Okay. So why did Boss knock him out? I don't know, maybe that'll be explained. I left Iris in the car. I figured that she didn't want to see him. Parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved.
She can probably figure it out for herself.
This one doesn't make me so angry.
It's not his son's face. Wow, you really think the players are just idiots, don't you? Oh my God.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Just making me think of good things instead.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal.
with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
What if we watch it again? Will that make it better?
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps. Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes. I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
I know I keep saying it, but so long as the game keeps doing it, I'll keep saying it. I'm so goddamn sick and tired of seeing the exact same flashbacks over and over and over again.
6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place. She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Wish I could pick which characters I wanted to say goodbye to. Because I just don't care about Sosajima at all.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Next up, the Sagan residence. I finally learned how to pronounce it correctly.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what has happened the past 6 years. But it's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Oh, Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws.
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't. Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart. They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times.
Can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her.
No! Stop!
Well, she's also the one who jumped in front of the gun. You were trying to protect her. So. I was silent, but she must have noticed my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Okay, good. At least someone in here has a brain.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you.
Can I just throw you into an incinerator and be done with it already?
You have to take responsibility.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Iris. I tried to save your mother from being killed by the crazy Cyclops killer, and she jumped in front of the gun. You fucking moron.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now.
Iris, you are... Hey, how about we go over the things that happened 3 months ago? Remember that thing where Hitomi almost died by the Cyclops killer and we had to sacrifice our AI friend so that she wouldn't die? And how you also almost died by the Cyclops killer, you ungrateful little shithead? Like, Jesus Christ, you're just terrible. Just awful.
It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want. The three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
You can do all that without me. You don't need me. You've made it just fine on your own without me.
Plate I bought.
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
Funny. Take the cigar as an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear, but if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figure that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Alrighty then, what's up next? Oh good, Lemniscate. Is it time to visit the assistant again? The receptionist? Or will Ota be here? doing Oda things. None of the above. Turns out Mizuki's here. Because what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn, neither of us wants to apologize first. What the fuck happened this morning? Those are all crap options.
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know, because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility.
I somehow have a feeling it's not my fault that we're not communicating right now.
That's what she said. Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscape. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I'd be here?
Oh good, the 12-year-old is in charge of the company. What other Spike Chunsoft game have we seen where that's a thing, and look how well that went.
That's what she said. Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform.
Wow.
Hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school. And a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe.
Just...
That's what she said.
Wow.
Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah?
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Dante...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Oh my god. This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever read.
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like our hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
Oh look, another thing that he retained from the end of the Yellow Root, which makes no goddamn sense. And what do you think the odds are the game isn't going to even bother trying to explain why he's able to retain information from timelines he was never a part of?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Dante keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The Unagi, you said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
So they invented a fake conflict to resolve that didn't exist throughout the rest of the game. That's Mizuki's ending to this whole story, huh? Wow. Just wow. Alright, who's gonna be at the next location? Is it gonna be Oda? Since he tends to have he has a legendary trident of tridents. Sure is.
I'm seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Oda. If you didn't help me back then...
Oda did nothing.
No,
Mizuki did
wait.
everything.
I didn't do much.
And even she still should have died.
I just risked my life to save
Oh,
you.
fuck
It's
off.
a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your
You
life.
two belong in the same incinerator. I see Oda is still Oda. Hey, ay, 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 ay. The store signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Cool. Lovely. By the way, I just like to imagine how unbelievably clever they thought they were when they're like, guys, what if we called this place Sunfish Pocket? And they're like, what's that? Well, you see, if you rearrange the letters, it spells Spike Chunsoft. I bet they thought they were so smart. They thought they were such geniuses for writing that immaculate name. Sure, why not?
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASAP.
All the things I felt when I started talking to you.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAP.
ASAP, you bet! I can't believe you remember that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Shut up.
What kind of chair plays music?
A rocking chair?
Nope. The correct answer is a love seat. With me and Tessa in it. Will you marry me?
No.
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
Oh my god.
I don't know about that.
Really, though? I've got to be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
Thought of kicking his ass. Please do it. Please. Please do. I mean, this is a lie, but I'll say it
I'm
anyway.
actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I'll be better once we leave.
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
Huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Oh, this again. Time for your meal, baby. Time to be spoon-fed. Here comes the choo-choo train. Woo!
A tragedy?
Yeah.
The tragedy is what we just saw unfold.
Cute! What a waste.
That's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you seeing? In front of Iris?
Oh! Tessa! I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Bye. See you later. Good riddance. I hope to not see you in the sequel.
Aw, you're going already?
Took us too long to leave.
Right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Nope, not even once. Never.
To make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
Let's do Matsushita Diner's up next. For another character I don't care about.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
You're the nurse from Central Hospital.
well, yes. Have we met?
My face is different than when it was when we met.
Why are you here? I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me. I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
Hanayo Nasu. It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
You're getting married?
Yes.
That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
Why magically now are you a relevant plot character exactly? I don't know.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Yumi suffers some brain dysfunction. Do you need to tell me something we already learned at the beginning of the goddamn game? To her husband, yeah, I know, I'm aware. I don't know if she remembers me, I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was, after all, but even if I were in my old body, she might have still asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Oda's friend? Probably because Oda never fucking shuts up about her.
I visited her in the hospital. Oda brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Time to go.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Alright, 2 more locations to go. Really? Marble's the last place we're going? You'd think you'd have saved Mizuki for last. But no, they invented some random arbitrary bullshit egg drama. It's... I mean, in fairness, I guess I can go towards these in any order I want. I don't have to do these in this order. But still. Like, they're listed in sequential order, and I guarantee you most players will go through them in sequential order.
Let me tell you something. God exists.
Uh-huh.
When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day.
And I'm sure your thoughts and prayers were so helpful.
And guess what? My prayers worked.
Uh-huh.
God must have been listening.
That's the only explanation.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry.
He's sweating through his eyes.
I don't.
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Which is, it's just insane.
You didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
I don't understand that at all.
In that case, yes, of course. I am here.
What's this schmuck doing here? Are there any other members? Are you the only Yakuza member on staff today? And why the hell is that a question?
Shut up! None of your business. Lost a lot of weight, okay?
You look like you're dying.
I'm not!
You really should see a doctor.
Oh, Tessa. Believe it or not, I am a doctor.
Seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he really is a doctor.
They come to me when they don't want to go to a real hospital.
So...
Yeah, he's our mob doctor.
Of course he is.
Why would I tell you?
I want to know too.
I'll tell you. My name is Yogano.
Of course it is. Match made in heaven. 2 characters we know nothing about. Live happily ever after.
All that way because of a girl.
Another typo.
Yeah, some nurse at Central. Nasu, I think.
Really?
Huh. Never would have thought.
Oh. Surprisingly good together. Discover the marriage of the Yakuza and the nurse. Well, alright then. Now for who we really came here to see. For some reason, you.
Wedding.
Dress. Bless. Tessa.
Imaging.
Compress. Process. Tessa.
What the hell? Oh, there's someone else here. Didn't even notice.
Redress. Transgress. Tessa.
The net idol superstar.
Tessa.
A set, you bet.
Wow! That's really cool!
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown, I made them watch your videos, Tessa.
So much for hiding your obsession from them.
They got addicted.
Tessa, I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
It's fine. It's just a handshake.
Yes.
The fat one ran up to her with a look of awe in his eyes. She slowly took her hand.
So soft.
He shouted out in joy.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Geez, Tessa's a force to be reckoned with.
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt.
That's a lie.
Good now.
Time to go then.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moba.
Dante, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
And what might that be?
Oh boy, here it comes.
This is hard for me to get out, but
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Oh my god.
panties? I never asked for something like that.
That's just wrong.
Puff puff.
I'm sorry?
I want Tessa to puff me.
Do I even want to fucking know what you mean by that?
You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there. Just.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine. I'll ask.
No, I swear to fucking God, Dante, do not ask her to do that. Do
Dante,
not.
You're a real friend.
I don't like anybody in this game. Except Mizuki. And Aiba.
All right. Close your eyes.
Yeah, like this?
Good, yeah. Stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Dante! I've never felt so alive! These shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment.
I'm so sick of this cringe shit.
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on.
Yes, you do. You're not that stupid. You're not that stupid.
Amazing. I am living.
So admittedly, that wasn't what I thought he wanted to do. But the reality wasn't any better.
Dante, honey, who is this?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you. I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
A virgin?
Hmm?
I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
A list of questions that aren't okay to ask, featuring Mama.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey. Because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
Alright then. What do you have to say?
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I do. I want to see.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me.
I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I? I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko. And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head. That's what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but...
Saito Sejima and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the past 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicly. Because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on number 89. Said that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it. But that's not the truth.
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions. There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking exactly like number 89. They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance. That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
By the way, the whole boss knocking out Date thing, I'm going to hope that the reason why she did that is so that she could replace his fake eye with Aiba while he wasn't awake, and that she wasn't doing more despicable things. But I don't know at this point. Wouldn't put anything past this game.
Iris, why did you want to come here?
Because she hates me.
You seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah.
Iris suggested that we come to the warehouses. I thought it was odd, but drove over here anyway.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait. You want me to close my eyes? Do you...
And just do it, quick! I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh, man. Oh, no. No way. It's happening.
Try to keep my cool. Right. Close my eyes. And...
Okay, open them!
What?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
It's been a long time, Kaname Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are, that is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot. Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years.
Do you like how they didn't tell you that so that they could pull a surprise reveal at the last second and create false tension?
By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness.
Amazing.
It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as her child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet. To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
yes.
How'd you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
Yeah, I don't need to think. I know what you're gonna tell me. Do you like how that? Yeah, I get it. I get it. I know. I told you what happened a million times already. I like how we're expected to believe these two have incredible chemistry when all she's done is condescend to him the entire time they've known each other.
Boss told me about the plan to restore Aiba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Anyway, Aiba, welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Aiba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
Hit it!
Oh, great. Can't wait to watch this again. Hope you weren't sick of seeing this musical number. Okay! It's finally over! Jesus Christ. Now we can finally talk about this game. Alright, I'm not even sure where to begin. I feel like I'm never sure where to begin when I talk about games these days. Let's see, well, I guess we'll do gameplay first. Gameplay's fine. Some of the Somniums were pretty fun, but a lot of them boiled down to trial and error, and were just overly convoluted. It didn't really affect me, because I managed to do, I think, all of them, or at least almost all of them first try, and anytime I couldn't, it wasn't because I didn't know what to do, it's because I ran out of time due to bullshit like the timey stuff. That final Somnium was actual bullshit, or not the final one, but the actual final one, where it's, you're in the warehouse and you have to go back and forth and backtrack constantly, and you have to use 1,000,001 timies, because there's 1,000,001 999 second things you gotta push down. Oh, and then there was the one at the, when the fuck did you get here? Whatever, I don't care. The one that took place at the warehouse district, where, we could have just jumped into the portal the entire- oh fuck, into the ocean, chuck him into the ocean, I don't like you at all. We could have just jumped into the portal and kicked him into the ocean, not him, I mean yes him, but I'm specifically referring to the, I don't even, Saito Tsujima.
Mom used to be right-handed, but now...
Yeah.
Locked up on me. Locked up on me. Locked up on me. Locked up on me. Locked up on me.
Sorry, I'm just stunned to silence, but I see you took a what the fuck is happening? What the fuck? What is this shit? Of course the camera focused on that. I see they took a page out of Sonic 06 for a little bit. This looks like something out of Gary's mod. Or like a fan SFM No, I'm sorry, this looks like an SFM. What the fuck is happening?
Welcome back.
Oh my god, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, they could have just jumped into the portal and kicked Saito Tsujima into the ocean from the start, and they didn't. Oh, it's still going! It's still going! We're still doing the fucking... I can't... I don't... I can't... Is this gonna last the whole credits, or is it gonna stop soon? Oh my dear God.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting myself with special technology.
Is this the Phineas and Ferb live show? Where everyone congratulates themselves on how great a show they put on? Oh my God. Thank you for playing. Your eyes have been opened. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Resolution route end. Finish the final investigation. And AI the Somnium Files. Obtained all other achievements. Something tells me that was intentional. That they timed it so that that would appear as soon as the achievements stopped popping. Dance has been unlocked in the title menu. Yes. Great. So I can rewatch the... Oh my God. Can I rewatch the dance anytime I want? Please tell me. Wait. What the fuck? What? That's a fucking... What? You gotta be kidding me!
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life.
Oh, what? Well, now we're here? What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? This looks like Edgeworth doing the autopsy report dance. I probably made that joke already, but it's what it looks like.
Track through the dimensions, spellcasting connections, and secret
Okay. 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 Alright. So on that note, let's just chillax for a second and talk about the game, shall we? I think I just finished talking about the gameplay before everything went absolutely insane. I guess we should probably talk about the story, so, since that's what really matters in this gaming, to sum the gameplay really quickly. Most of the Somniums were fine, some were really annoying. Really, really annoying. Story-wise, look, the pacing is a big issue in this game. It just is. There's so many sections where you just diddle around learning absolutely nothing. So many sections that will teach you useless information like the parallel world nonsense that went on for far too long. So many sections that will just repeat information you already learned, or when they'll loop the same flashback video over and over again because they have no faith in your intelligence constantly all throughout the game. The way this game is paced out is really, really, really strange. Character-wise, I hate basically everybody. So, Iris, with the knowledge of who Date is, the whole Iris going on a date with him thing is really, really uncomfortable. Oda sucks, Mayumi sucks, not quite as much, but almost as much. I basically don't like anybody else. I mean, because Iris really sucks. She's constantly making life painful for us and nearly getting us killed in several situations. Like when we were in the Yakuza office and she was like, we didn't get 2 different rooms, we got the same bed, didn't we? While he's holding a shotgun aimed at me when she clearly knows full well that he has a hard-on for Iris. And she got the most attention out of anybody when the best character got almost nothing outside of her own route, which was Mizuki. Mizuki got basically nothing to do in this game, and she's way more compelling than literally anybody else, which is why the yellow route is the best of the bunch, by a long shot, and it's not even close, actually. And then, do I even need to tell you that Date is a perverted sack of shit? Every time they pulled the stupid porno magazine cringe shit. It was just awful. So, yeah, I mean, I guess Mizuki and Aiba, I like those two. Let me check. Oh, that's about it. I guess Boss was fine when she wasn't being deliberately vague and an idiot. Which I guess leads me into the plot. So, here's the thing with the plot. It's actually really good. The plot is really well crafted. It kept me intrigued the whole way through. It made complete sense, and the mystery was really cleverly put together, except that Boss is an idiot and she should have been able to solve this long before anybody else. But I digress. And obviously, there's big issues in that the fact that Date is able to retain information across multiple timelines, but there's never an explanation for why, makes zero sense. Obviously, the action scenes are stupid as hell. They're hilariously stupid, which is something, at least that makes them tolerable. But everybody should have died in every single action scene. And don't even try to tell me, oh, well, they're just meant for you to laugh at or whatever, because that doesn't matter. Clearly, they're played for comedy, but that's irrelevant because it's still crucial to the stakes of the story that the characters are able to survive those situations. But they shouldn't survive because it doesn't make any sense for them to survive. And it came to a head at the end of the game where nobody fucking shoots anybody. Guns pointed point blank at people and they just don't die. The game has a habit of lengthy exposition about useless garbage, like I said. And this applies to Zero Escape as well. This writer likes to go on tangents about things. It really feels like the writer's just like, I know about all this cool stuff. I want you to know that I know about all this cool stuff. And so he writes all these diatribes about it, even if it has no relevance to anything. Date's incompetent, and I hate him for that. He got zapped by Oda twice, albeit in 2 different timelines, but still, he shouldn't have been ever tricked by him even the first time. The fact that Saito is expositing all the information to us, despite knowing the fact that we're fake, is stupid. Showing grotesque shit like physically ripping out people's eyes. And other miscellaneous things that make no sense. Like the entire final battle with why the sheer luck that she didn't end up self-destructing Hitomi along with him. The arbitrary tension of, oh no, Aiba's dead. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because she's been uploaded to networks all around the world all this time. And just to give a rundown of the routes. The red route sucked. Yellow was amazing. Blue was hilariously awful. Green was a string of nothingness culminating in a monologue of just zero new information. And pink started really strong with a really good Somnium, but it did not take long for it to turn to sludge with information that got repeated constantly. And that entire flashback sequence that was a waste of my time. And the final Victory Lane thing where you go visit everybody was really underwhelming, and the game just kind of stops. Doesn't really feel like it ever ends, just stops. But I guess that's just really the overarching problem. The problem with this game isn't even the story. The story, if you just read, so if someone tells you from start to finish what the story of this game is, it's really good. The story of this game, like Dante's backstory, the Sting Machine swap, the Cyclops killing spree, that all makes a lot of sense. It's all really, really smartly written. It's just the way the story is actually told in this game. The problem is the pacing and the structure, because it's just like, I had a feeling this would be a problem from the beginning, and as I predicted, it is a problem. Because Zero Escape, the core of Zero Escape is that you can jump between multiple timelines. I mean, at the risk of spoilers, not that anyone who's watching this hasn't played Zero Escape, but if you haven't, you should. At least the first 2 games. That is core to that series. That is you have the ability to jump between timelines, and that informs the story. That ability you have is the crux of the narrative. And the storytelling is framed around that. But in this game, let me grab the controller. In this game, you have this really, really... Oh, that's not where you need to go to do that. Never mind. I guess I can't access it. I guess I can't access the flowchart. You have this drawn-out flowchart where there's different timelines of how things could potentially go. But the story isn't framed around that. You learn bits and pieces of different pieces of information in each timeline, and then it all comes together in the final timeline, but Dante has no reason to have retained all the information he learned from each individual timeline. And because of the way it's all broken up, trying to solve a murder mystery in this structure doesn't work. Especially when with the way this game is paced, just because of how it's all over the place, tirades about nothingness, repeating information, because the red and green routes are so similar, with just minor alterations. So you end up just repeating a bunch of stuff, or going down routes that don't lead you anywhere. It's just, like I said, the core mystery is amazing. It's just laid out in a horrifically inconsistent manner that just makes the whole story a slog to get through, and it doesn't spend anywhere near enough time on the good characters. But I mean, technically speaking, it's their most impressive game, as in, the animations are fluid and amazing. Character models are awesome, really, really intricately designed and physically, aesthetically pleasing. And the soundtrack is, of course, incredible, as is usually the case with these types of games. It's just the structure, the flowchart, how that ties into the story. Because it's not like Zero Escape, where it's the characters are aware of we're jumping between timelines, or in the first game where they're not aware of that. There's still an overarching reason for why there's why information can be retained, but those reasons don't exist here, and just makes the story feel disjointed, especially because, so you could potentially do the blue route first, and the blue route is the canon route until you reach the pink route. So everything on the left side doesn't matter. Red, yellow, green doesn't matter at all. So you could do blue route first, do everything else, and then jump all the way back to blue route, which is, I can't even imagine experiencing the game like that. That would be so disjointed. To essentially play the story, then play a bunch of fan fiction, and then come back to the main story. I don't even... It's a disjointed mess, is what the pacing of this game is, even for as strong as the writing is. Because for a while there, I thought this game would end up being Spike Soft's magnum opus. And technically speaking, from a technological perspective, it is. But story-wise, Virtue's Last Reward remained uncontested in terms of the best thing Spike Soft has ever created. But there is potential here. And I'm very glad to see that the sequel is going to focus on Mizuki and Aiba, the 2 best characters. It looks like they figured out where their strengths are. Because I haven't seen anything about Iris, or Date, or anybody else. So just take Mizuki and Aiba, give them a mystery to solve, maybe fix the pacing, fix the way that the game is structured. You might have a winner on your hands here. It sucks to see such great writing be just diminished so significantly by a mess of a game. So if I had to give a number, I don't even know how to give this game a number, honestly. because the core story is just phenomenal. It's just, like I said, I sound like a broken, just like this game, I sound like a broken record repeating information. The multiple timelines thing throws such a massive wrench into it, so it's probably a 6 or a 7, honestly. And even that sounds generous, given how I don't want to give it a 5 because the story is so good. I don't know that it deserves that, but the pacing is such a mess. I don't know that it deserves higher than a 6 or a 7. So somewhere I'll go for a 6.5 out of 10. We'll cut it. We'll break it down the middle and we'll call it that, break even. And with that, that concludes my Let's Play of AI the Somnium Files, and we finished just in time for the sequel to come out this Friday. It's obviously not that day when I'm recording this, so it's gonna be a while before I get to play it. But my Let's Play of the sequel will be up next week for you guys. I'll spend Friday and the weekend recording it, and I'll be ready to release it next week. So we're gonna cross our fingers, and we're gonna hope that they learn from their mistakes from this game, and they use what they've learned to make an even better second game. Oh, also, 1,000 gamer scores. Easy. So, that's nice. Anyway, we'll end things here. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. Hope to catch you all soon for whatever you decide to watch next. Goodbye.